How do you become Cinderella? Every little girl wants to know that. What's the recipe to become Cinderella?
Well, I think first of all, you have Sandy Powell's amazing costumes. You have Ken Branagh as a director. You have Richard Madden as a prince. No, I think there was lots of things that kind of, you know, with all the ingredients to create the character for me, and I, you know, I also just really wanted to focus on her goodness and let that sort of radiate.
Tell me about how you got the part, because it was like a fairy tale. In a way.
Yeah, it was. I went in for one of the stepsisters and then ended up going for Ella, and I just am so happy.
Of course, when we look at Cinderella, we think of the stepmother also. Kate Blanchett as a stepmother. Were you scared or happy at the same time?
Yeah, happy. I mean, you know, when you know that Kate Blanchett's going to be in a film, you already know that it's going to be good, and you know that it's going to be of a certain standard. And I just, her stepmother was out of this world because she added, you know, so much life and color and depth, and her cruelty was so. I just think it was just to respond to what she gave was a gift.
I could say the same for you. Like, your performance is amazing. We're rooting for you. We just want to take you in our arms. Poor little Cinderella. You did a good job. How did you prepare?
Thoroughly, actually. I was very, you know, it was very daunting, and I was aware of the fact that I wanted to be as prepared as possible. So I did horse riding. I had to learn to ride. I'd never ridden before. I did a lot of yoga so I could feel centered and in my body. Ken had rehearsals with me, and he said, I want to know, does she sleep with the blinds open or closed? What's her favorite food? So
God.
Really...
Okay.
Yeah, it was...
Is that kind of a director?
Yeah, yeah. So it was thorough.
Tell me about the costumes. Tell me about your favorite scene.
The costumes, they do so much of the work for you. I felt transformed when I put them on.
The ballroom scene.
The ballroom scene was just, it was all real. There was 2,000 candles. It was candlelit. You know, there was 600 extras all dressed looking like lead characters. The music, there was an orchestra. There was Prince Charming, and we danced. And
so when you go back home, do you call your mother, Mom, today was amazing? Like, what do you do? Like, you call your best friend?
Well, actually, I pass out because I was so tired. But my mum came and watched on one of the ballroom days.
Wow.
And my older brother played an extra, so I had them there, and it was one of the most special days I've had filming.
And of course, now that you're Cinderella, everybody wants to find you a prince. What do you say to that?
Wants to find me a prince, or find him?
Find you a charming prince.
Oh, well, I'm all right, thanks. I'm good.
Tell me about the story. What makes the story?
I think, like you said, I'm so glad to hear you say that you root for her, that this is a story, the reason it survived, I think, is despite the magic and the wonder and the imagination of it all, it's the story of the underdog. You know, the girl that, you know, that has nothing, that gets everything, and she's rewarded for her goodness, and that doesn't always happen in life, but in the fairy tale, you can live it and you can get behind that.
You know, you'll always be a little bit of Cinderella for me. Of course, you see I speak French, and you speak a little bit French in the movie.
I know, how was it?
It was amazing.
Really?
You remember the line you had to say?
Remind me what it is, and I'll remember.
I don't remember.
It was like, of course, la mode parisienne.
Oui, oh, bien sûr, la mode parisienne.
Yeah, and je connais. Oh no. See, I got it so good, and I did the pout. I speak with the pout, so I did French, and then I was so nervous, and I just messed it up that was the one go I got it right, I think. You bought it?
I bought it.
Good.
And I bought this interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm going to do this.
Thank
Merci
you very
beaucoup.
much. Merci beaucoup.
Merci.
There
you go.
my mum's friend, my granny's friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't
Okay, let's do another one.